So, what the heck is this?
That's a pea cloth. It's clean, don't worry. I just washed it.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Anita,
Come join us as we attempt to through hike the Appalachian Trail
from Georgia to Maine.
in 2023. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank
Enjoyed
you.
your stay with us.
We enjoyed
Appreciate it.
Thanks for all your hospitality.
Safe travels.
All right, on our way.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, we came up on some more trail magic today at Hog Pen Gap, and we have some trail angels here. Can you introduce yourself?
Barry. I'm Bobby.
I'm Michelle and Mitzi.
And Mitzi. And who are you?
You know who I am. This food is
Hey, look at what they're
fantastic.
making.
The best soup I've ever had.
And salad,
and
hot
chocolate.
cocoa.
Yeah. Very nice.
It is delicious. Hey, thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Appreciate you. Good morning, peoples. Hey, I can't tell you how much we appreciated that trail magic yesterday. That really filled our bellies. They made a Tuscan white bean and collard greens and ham soup. And I didn't know it, but I like collard greens. It was delicious in that. And they had some homemade bread, homemade salad dressing and green salad, pasta salad. They had hot cocoa. They topped us off with water before we left. Those folks know how to do it right. They've been doing it for about 7 years now, and they truly are some angels. Hey, I'm at Low Gap Shelter, which is about mile 42 on the Appalachian Trail. And hopefully we're going to try to get in a 12-mile day today and make it to Blue Mountain Shelter. And things are going well. Anita's a real trooper, and the days have just been beautiful. Hopefully I will interview some hikers in the future and hear what their story is of why they're hiking the trail. So catch you later down the trail. Good morning, everybody. Hey, we made it to mile 50 at Blue Mountain Shelter. Yesterday we didn't do much videotaping because it was a pretty rainy afternoon, yucky weather. And then when we got in at night and set up our tent, the wind started to pick up. It was about 40 miles an hour. Some branches were hitting the tent. Nita didn't get much sleep, but I seem to have slept right through it. It's 37 degrees today, and I am still wearing shorts. You can see that. It seems like if I can keep my upper body warm, my legs stay warm while I'm walking. Also, I want to answer a question. Do hikers poop in the woods? And the answer is yes, they do, and I'll show you how. So at most shelters, there's a privy that's built separate from the shelter. It's usually about 100 yards away, and this is the path down to the privy. It's a very primitive structure. It's just basically a few boards, elevated structure, so your poop can go underneath. And usually it's only a half door, so the door's always open. And you have some sawdust here in this container that after you go to the bathroom you dump into the privy, and it's just a hole in the ground, and that's where you go. Otherwise you have to dig a hole in the woods and at least 6 inches deep, aim into the hole and cover it up, and then mark it with a stick. Sometimes we walk through a laurel thicket and it gets shaded by the sun. It's absolutely beautiful.
Good morning.
But not as beautiful as Mamanita. Let's walk down the trail a little further. There's also a lot of hardwoods in the Appalachian Trail, mostly poplars and maples and oaks. Hey, we are at Deep Gap Shelter. We're gonna stop for lunch here, get some water. Well, we just stopped for lunch and stocked up on our water, and we ran into a hiker. His name is City Dog. I'm gonna ask him a few questions of why he's on the trail. Heyo. Hey, City Dog.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Hey, what brought you to the trail?
Just a lust for adventure. I actually lived in my car for a little while, and while I was doing that, I stopped at an REI for a headlamp. And while I was there was a book, Walking the Appalachian Trail. I think it's Larry Luxembourg is the writer.
Okay.
And so I got that book, and I just got it into my head like I could do that. And so I first attempted the trail in 2019, couldn't quite finish, so I tried to finish in 2020, and then that was the pandemic. So I got started again last year, 2022, and then injured myself, had to get off the trail, and now I'm back trying to finish.
What kind of injury did you get?
I tore the ligament in my left thumb. I basically dropped my pack on it.
You took a fall, or?
No, you want the whole dumb story?
You can if you want.
I had gotten off trail for Halloween, and when I got back on trail, I was on an Amtrak train, and I went to hoist my pack up into the overhead compartment, and I kind of fumbled it and rolled over my left hand and just snapped my thumb all the way back.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I'm glad that it didn't happen on trail out in the backcountry, because I would have had to hike out with one hand,
Yeah. You having a good hike this year so far?
I am, yeah. It's been really satisfying. Like I said, I've made multiple attempts, and I feel really, really good this time. I'm making much better mileage than I have in the past, and I feel like I've learned so much previously, and it feels like it's all coming together this hike.
And how are the other people on the trail?
There's this one guy, he's got his camera in my face. No, I'm just kidding. No, everyone's awesome. That's like my favorite thing about the trail. It's like, it's not just the hiking,
right?
It's like the community, and like there's a whole subculture around the trail. I think that's one thing. People hear Appalachian Trail and I think you're going out into the woods like completely alone, but no, it's like a great community, especially compared to going southbound. Southbound, like when I left off in Vermont, I could go a couple days without seeing anybody. I would have shelters all to myself at night.
I can imagine.
Which is kind of nice, but it's a much more energized atmosphere having other people on the trail.
Right. Hey, thanks for the interview.
Thank you for interviewing me.
All right.
Happy trails.
again. We're setting up our tent in the middle of the woods just outside Hiawassee. And we ran into Streaker. Let's give him an interview and see his story.
Great. Honored to meet you guys. I've been following your channel and
Thank you.
taking the 0 day tomorrow here in Hiawassee and enjoying the trail out here. The mountains in Georgia are no joke, but yeah, we're having fun.
Good.
And today was a tough day, but yeah, Streaker. I got the nickname Streaker from a buddy of mine. I have a streak of 33 consecutive New York City marathons going, and he thought it would be fun for that to be my trail name. And when it came right down to it, compared to the other options, I said, yeah, let's go with that. It's a good conversation piece. So it's but again, honor me to meet you guys and look forward to seeing you guys along the trail.
So where are you from, Streaker?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yep. So I love the Boston Marathon as well, but
I ran that 3 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've run it once, and but everything Boston, sports teams, everything. I'm a Boston guy, but the one thing that I'm a New York person about is the New York City Marathon. So
So tell me, what do you like about the trail?
Meeting folks like you.
Thank you.
Gives me a little bit of energy when I talk to folks along the trail. This warm weather that we've been having, it's been great. It's been awesome, but I've been wanting to do this since I was a teenager. So I retired this past April, and I've said for years and decades, as soon as I retire, I'm going to do the trail the next spring. So here we are. But I love the people, love the culture, obviously love the nature and the animals and all, and it's just a lot of fun.
What do you find hardest about the trail?
Well, I'll tell you, these mountains in Georgia are no joke. I mean, I know from watching everyone's vlogs that they are no joke, but I think probably, sleeping in the rain is pretty tough, and managing your nutrition and managing your calories and your water and staying hydrated, especially when going up and down these mountains. I think it is tough. It's been a learning curve, but I think we're all starting to kind of this stage figure it out and learn it. But
is there anybody at home you want to say hi to?
Love to say hi to my wife Karina, my boys CJ and Alex, and my parents and my sister. So hi everyone and all my friends and family back in the Boston area. So and I can't forget my wife's mom, Olgita, down in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So hi everybody, and thanks for having me on. Look forward to seeing you in Hiawassee tomorrow.
Okay. Absolutely.
All right.
Happy trails.
All right, you guys as well.
We finally got to Hiawassee, and we're taking a 0 day at Around the Bend Hostel. And we're going to go into town and resupply and grab a bite to eat. And it's a great place. Got everything you could ask for. And hopefully we can keep dry. It's going to rain today, and when we get back on the trail, it's supposed to be very hard rains as well.
Can I say something?
You can.
This place has set the standard high for hostels. You come in and there's coffee and orange juice and fruit and all that just waiting for you. Nice shower. Looks like a nice room. So we're real happy.
And we wanted to say hi to our grandnieces and nephews.
Hi, Eli and Joanna and
Hey,
James
James.
and Joni and Colin and Bryson. Oh, and hi to Mrs. McCroskey's Spiller classroom. They've been watching our video and following us, so we want to say thanks for watching.
Thanks for following us.
Yeah, that makes us really happy.
Y'all take care.
Bye.